Right now, as you're watching this, there's a good chance a cat is doing it to you. That slow push of the paws, left, right, into your leg, your chest, your stomach. We call it making biscuits. And you probably think it's just a cute little habit. It's not. It's a message, and it starts in the very first hour of your cat's life. In the next few minutes, you'll learn why your cat does this to you and not to everyone. Why, when they love you the most, it slowly starts to hurt, and exactly what to do about it. And there's one version of this, number 5, that almost every owner mistakes for affection when the cat is quietly asking for help. So before you move that little paw away, let me show you what it really means. To understand why your grown cat needs you, you have to go all the way back to the day it was born. A newborn kitten is blind. It's deaf. It weighs less than a bar of soap. It can't walk. It can't even see its mother, but it can do one thing. It can push tiny paws, pressing into its mother left and right over and over. And that pushing has a purpose. It squeezes the milk down so the kitten can feed. Every time those little paws need, warm milk comes, comfort comes, safety comes. So in the very first days of life, before your cat knew anything else about the world, its brain wrote one simple rule. When I push with my paws, everything is good. Now here's the strange part. In almost every animal on Earth, a baby behavior like this fades the moment it's no longer needed. The kitten grows up, it stops nursing, and the kneading should disappear. But in the house cat, it doesn't. Your 10-year-old cat, who hasn't nursed in a decade, still does it. On your blanket, on your lap, on you. The kitten inside never fully left, which raises a question almost nobody stops to ask. If they don't need the milk anymore, why do they still do it? For years, you may have heard a neat little explanation that only cats taken from their mother too early keep kneading, that it's a sign of a kitten weaned too soon. And it's true that cats separated early often knead and suckle more. But here's what most of the internet gets wrong, and what one of the most respected cat behaviorists had to go back and correct his own audience about. It is not only those cats. Kneading can stay with any cat for its entire life, because somewhere along the way, the motion stopped being about milk and started being about a feeling. Watch your cat the next time it happens. The eyes go soft. Sometimes they close into that slow, sleepy blink. The purr starts up like a little motor. The whole body goes loose and heavy. That's not random. That entire picture, the pause, the purr, the half-shut eyes, is the same calm, bonded state that scientists tie to a hormone called oxytocin. The same chemistry that runs between a mother and her baby. So when your adult cat needs, it isn't broken, and it isn't stuck in the past. It's doing the very first thing it ever learned, reaching for the feeling of being safe and warm and loved. And most of the time, it's reaching for it on you, which brings us to the part that actually matters. Here's a question worth sitting with. Your cat has an entire house, soft beds, warm blankets, a favorite chair in the sun. So why does it climb onto you, the hard, bony, moving human, and knead there? Part of the answer is hidden somewhere you'd never think to look. The bottom of your cat's paws. Tucked between those soft pads and toes are scent glands, tiny glands that release a smell you will never notice, but every other cat can. And when your cat presses those paws into you again and again, many animal behaviorists believe it's doing something more than getting comfortable. It's signing you. It's leaving its own private scent on your body and saying, in the only language it has, this one is mine. This human belongs to me. Sit with what that means. Your cat isn't just using you as a warm mattress. Out of the entire world, it has chosen you as the thing it wants to claim and mark and keep. There's an old joke online, a cat needing its owner. I am marking you. You are now my property. I don't recognize your human laws. It's funny because it's completely true. To your cat, being needed isn't you owning a pet. It's your cat quietly telling the world that it owns you. But if it's such a loving thing, why does it so often come with a little bit of pain? Let's be honest about the part nobody likes to admit. Sometimes it hurts. The claws come out, they catch your skin, they snag your favorite sweater, and thousands of cat owners have quietly confessed the exact same thing. It hurts so much, but I love him, so I don't move. First, understand what's really happening, because it's actually beautiful. Your cat digs in harder precisely when it is happiest. The deeper the comfort, the deeper the pause. Some cats even start to suckle or gently bite the blanket at the same time, drifting into a kind of trance, half asleep, completely at peace. Those claws aren't aggression, they are the sign of a cat that feels totally, defenselessly safe with you. But you don't have to just grit your teeth and suffer, and you must never punish it. If you shove your cat off or scold it, you're not correcting a bad habit. You're shattering the single most trusting moment of its whole day. So do this instead. Keep a thick folded blanket beside you and slide it onto your lap before the kneading starts. Let the claws sink into that. Keep those front claws trimmed soft and round. And if you ever need to redirect, do it gently. A slow stroke, never a push. You get to keep the love, you just take away the sting. Now, for almost every cat watching, everything I've described so far is completely normal and completely healthy, but not always. And this next one is the real reason I made this video. Kneading on its own is one of the most harmless things your cat can do. And I don't want to turn a sweet moment into a worry, but there are 2 times it's trying to tell you something more. The first is when the kneading comes with eating. Some cats don't just suckle the blanket, they chew it and they swallow it. Wool, fleece, string, it's called wool sucking. And in a small number of cats, it can turn compulsive. It shows up more often in cats weaned too early and in certain breeds like Siamese and Burmese. And it matters because fabric that gets swallowed can twist up inside the gut and become a genuine emergency. So if your cat is actually eating what it needs, that's a conversation with your vet, not a cute habit. The second is sudden change. You know your cat's normal. If a calm cat suddenly starts kneading obsessively for long stretches, and it comes together with hiding or not eating or a personality that just seems off, that isn't affection, that's a cat that doesn't feel right, using the only comfort it knows to cope. That one is worth a checkup. And while we're being honest with each other, you may have read a beautiful story online of a cat that needed one exact spot, and its owner later found something was wrong there. Those stories are moving, and I won't take them away from anyone, but please don't rely on them. Your cat is not a medical scanner. It needs you because it loves you, not to diagnose you. The love is real. The diagnosis is not. But underneath all of it, the milk, the scent, even the claws, there's something bigger going on, something about you. Somewhere tonight, a woman is sitting on her couch, and every single evening, her cat climbs up, kneads her chest for about 5 minutes, then stops, looks straight into her eyes, and lies down to sleep. She whispers, "Thank you," and she means it. Because once you understand what kneading truly is, you understand what that cat is saying. It is taking the very first thing it ever learned, those pushing paws that once meant its mother, its milk, its entire world, and it is handing that to you. Of every safe place in the house, it chose your body. Of every living thing it could have trusted, it chose you to bring it back to the beginning, back to that blind, warm, perfect moment of being a kitten who is completely, utterly safe. that is not a habit. That is the highest compliment a cat can ever pay a human being. And it isn't the only one your cat is paying you. Kneading, that quiet left, right, is just one of the ways it says you're theirs. Right now, across the room, not moving, not making a sound, your cat is giving you another one, a look, a specific look. And almost everyone reads it as the exact opposite of what it really means. So before your cat gives it to you again, go and find out what it's actually saying. And do one thing for me on your way. Where does yours need you? Your stomach, your chest, or only ever one single person in the whole house? Those answers give away something about your cat that most owners never notice. Now, about that look.